Well, good afternoon. I'm a day early because I'm busy and I have to do it a day early. I did explain last week why I'm a day early. So, welcome to week 43. Numbers first. So, I did get down to the 65s. I got down to 65 and a half kgs this morning. So, that's really good. I'm right in the middle there between 65 and 66, which is brilliant. So that's a loss of 0.5 of a kg, so half a kg this week, and that's 1.1 pounds. So I've lost so far in total 36.4 kgs, which is 80.2 pounds. So I'm on to the last 10 pounds now to get to my 90 pounds, which is brilliant. So I'm chuffed to bits with that. It was a so-so of a week. I did notice on the Monday and the Tuesday of this week, I had a bit of a stressful couple of days, just different things going on around here. And although I didn't blow out eating or carb up or anything like that, but I did notice because I was dead on 66 last week, and then I thought, oh, I'm going to have a sneaky preview on Wednesday, and come Wednesday, I was 66.3. Now, I believe it's because I was stressed out on the Monday and Tuesday and I was retaining some water or something. And I remember my friend saying to me, you know, if you're really stressed, it does impair your weight loss. So I really do believe that's what happened last week. And of course, I got my act together come Wednesday or Wednesday morning when I realised, and got myself sorted out, and yeah, and sort of going to mellow and chill from now on. There's nothing in life that's really bad apart from death. You know, as long as you're alive, I think you can just cope, and I'm just not going to let things affect me from now on, because I think, you know, I'm at an age now where I realise that, you know, life's not that bad after all, and I've got to stop looking on the negative side of things and start looking on the positive side of things, which is what I'm doing now. So that's great. As you know, I'm on holiday on Tuesday, so I'm just waiting for my house sitters to arrive, my good friend Polly and Clive, and so they're going to be looking after the place for me. So I'm all ready for them. I'm just cooking a nice keto-friendly meal for us to have tonight, and yeah, so that's really good. I'm really looking forward to my holiday, looking forward to getting away and just chilling out, and not, or chillax as my son calls it. So that's the new word, like chill or relax. Chillax, yeah, get it? Yeah, haha. Anyway, so yeah, so that's really good. Another thing I wanted to talk about is what supplements I take, because I think it's quite important that you do some supplements. I don't have a massive range of supplements. I've just noticed that I started getting a bit of cramping in my legs, and so I decided, well, what can I do about that? I looked up, I did some research, and it's down to magnesium. So with that in mind, I just bought a cheapest brand I could find, some magnesium, and I take one pill. It says on here you can take 1 to 4 capsules per day. So I've just been taking one, and I've noticed that cramping's completely gone. So, you know, this obviously works. If it was still a little bit there, then I would take more. But at the moment, I'm just taking the 1 capsule a day, and that's worked a treat. On top of that, I also take these, glucosamine. I've taken these for probably 3 years now, and my dad swore by them. He reckoned they were really good, so I take these. This is 1,000 milligrams in this container. I normally take 2 of these, but usually around 1,500 to 2,000 milligrams a day. So, you know, I don't bother to cut them in half. I just take 2 a day on these. Sometimes I get the 1,500 ones, and that's just 1 a day. So every day these as well, and I have packed some for the holiday. I'll continue to take them there. And then the only other thing that I take is a vitamin D tablet, which the doctor prescribes to me, and I take that. There's just 1 tablet once a month, so just one, round about the 18th or 20th of the month, and I must pack one actually ready for when I'm away. So that's the only supplements I take. I don't take anything else. Every other, you know, vitamin, whatever I get from my food. I do have a bit of salt. I mean, I have quite a bit of salt because I have a lot of cheese, so there's quite a bit of salt in cheese, and I do salt my meals now, whereas I never used to. So I do salt the meals now because that's quite important as well. So apart from those 3 things, Everything else is what I get from the food. And I must say, I feel great. You know, I don't feel missing out on anything. I don't feel, I got no aches and pains. I got no, you know, I rarely get a headache, which I rarely did anyway. And so, yeah, I feel really good. So, and I'll tell you a story, actually. My husband suffers really bad from migraines. And me and my friend was discussing it, and we definitely think it's through too many carbs. Too many carbs. So I've noticed that when my husband, primarily he sticks mainly keto if he can, but he doesn't restrict his carbs or anything as much as I do because he doesn't need to lose any more weight. So he has sort of, he does tend to eat what I call carby products, you know, and I've noticed that when he sort of carbs out, as I call it, you know, he has more than say 40 grams or 50 grams of carbs, especially in one meal, I notice that he tends to get a migraine the next day. So, you know, so that speaks volumes to me that, you know, he needs to cut down on the carbs as much as I have, or not as much as me, but certainly cut down on, you know, make healthier choices then, shall we say, more keto-friendly choices. And so, yeah, I truly believe that he'll feel so much better if he does that. And he is slowly doing it, slowly coming round. Just takes a little while to explain these things, you know, and get men on board. So, but he'll get on board. So, yeah, so that's really good. So, short and sweet this week. I'm going to end this one here because I got things to be going on with. I'll try and catch up when I'm on holiday. Obviously, I won't be weighing myself because it will be different scales. You know, people's scales aren't my scales, and I would hate to get on them and I'll be like a kilo heavier or a kilo lighter. Be nice, but it's unlikely. So I will have a weigh-in when I get back, and I'll report back to you guys when I get back and let you know what I've put on or stayed the same, hopefully, or I doubt whether I'll lose, but we'll see. Anyway, so thanks for watching. I'll catch up with you next week, which is week 44. Bye.